Macy Cobb, a senior on the Morehead State soccer team, joining us now on MSUEagles.com. She's from Grove City, Ohio, in her 4th year with the program. And Macy, let's first off talk about the non-conference part of this season. Much better than last year. Now, as a junior, you guys played some really good competition before OVC play, but kind of give us your thoughts as you look at the first half of this year and how things went, because you got a lot of positive results.
The beginning of this year, we were doing awesome. It's like we've never left each other for the summer. It's like we all meshed really well, and we knew where each other was going, and we knew what each other was going to do with the ball, even with the defenders and the midfielders, going all the way up to the forward, even back to the keeper. We knew what everybody was going to do. So the beginning of the year was going really well, and we were doing really well.
You started off winning 3 out of your first 4 in OVC play this year. Kind of hit that stretch for us a little bit, what you remember from the wins at Austin Peay and Jacksonville State and Tennessee Tech. What led to the team's success there?
Well, it was really starting, like I said, from the defenders to the midfields into the forwards, because when the goalie and the defenders are on, then the midfield and the forwards are on, and that's how we can get a goal, when we all work together and we all work really hard. So when we are all on, then we're successful. But when we're off, it's a little bit of a struggle for us.
You talked about being a little bit off. You haven't had the most favorable results here the last 3 matches, but what have you learned, if it was watching film or team meetings, or maybe what have you been working on in practice to try to get those corrected so you can finish the year on a positive note?
We have been working on talking, shooting the ball, going harder into tackles, because without those 3 things, basically, and passing, because we're having trouble passing the ball. With those 4 things, that's how we are successful, and that's how we look for in film, or we go over in film, and we kind of help make the better solution on those, and that's what we practice, and we work day in and day out on those.
Assess your individual game for us a little bit and tell us maybe what you've been doing well here in your senior campaign, and maybe one thing you're continuing to work on as you head down the stretch.
A couple of things that I've been needing to work on, obviously my shooting and shots on goal and taking girls one-on-one, but I really couldn't have done it without my team, and with them yelling at me to turn, or them yelling at me to take her on. So, or like when the defenders and midfields give me and Jade an awesome ball, like that is how I am successful, is with my team. It's not just a 1-person game. You need literally all 11 girls on that field to be behind you, to be supportive, and that is how I am successful. Jade is successful. The midfield is successful. So that is how we are all successful. So.
We were talking a moment ago before we started about a big senior class, 9 or 10 I think, that are seniors from an athletic eligibility standpoint, and then you've got some additional redshirt juniors who you came in with. Just kind of talk about maybe the camaraderie and kind of growing together on and off the field, and how you've become close with, many seniors on the squad.
We have became close since day one. My freshman year, their senior class, they were drilling us. So we automatically got together and we're like, okay, we are not going to let this get to us. We are going to stick together and we are going to fight this out, because some girls, they quit, or some girls drop and they don't play anymore, and we all looked at each other and we're like, we are not quitting, like we are doing this. This is what we want, and we all just stuck and we fought together, and that's how we became so close, and they are literally like my sisters, and I couldn't ask for anything better. They're so awesome, and I'm so happy Mac is also in our senior class, because she's graduating early. She is so funny, and she's so quiet, but she's so like spunky, and she's like a fighter. If you when you watch her on the field, she doesn't give up anything, and she's so awesome, and I'm so happy she's part of our senior class also.
What would it mean to get over the top here again in the OVC tournament and return to the NCAA tournament? I've got to think the match last year, Wake Forest, even though it wasn't the best result for Morehead State, has got to be one of the more memorable matches and experiences of your athletic career.
Yeah, it was an experience that I can never forget. Going back to the NCAA, playing a game, would mean the world to me. That would just top off my senior role. Even senior year, even just to win one. Like, that would be, and I really do think we can win an NCAA game, and because our team is, we're fighting right now, and we can, I really honestly feel that we can win the NCAA, like win an NCAA game.
Well, we'll remind all fans out there, Morehead State is in action for the final time at Jane Stadium Senior Day this Sunday against Eastern Illinois, and we've been chatting with Macy Cobb. Macy, thanks for the time today. Best of luck to you and your teammates.
Thank you.